Should you be able to carry a gun on campus? Do you know that in the last 3 years there's been over 160 school shootings? I wanted to discuss the topic that's on the minds of most college students is, should we be able to carry a concealed weapon on campus? With the amount of violence that occurs around a college campus, don't you want to do everything you can do to protect yourself and your fellow classmates? Being a father, a husband, and a student, I know I'd want to do everything to protect me and my fellow classmates. Not just school shooters, rape, robbery, anything like that. In this day and age, it's a toss-up on how many Americans believe in gun rights. But as a student, I already said that. This speech is going to explain my stance on why I think college campuses should allow students that can obtain a concealed carry license to carry a permit on campus. I'm going to do an example. I'm sure everyone's heard of the Virginia Tech shooting that led to 32 people being killed. This shows that Seung Cho walked into his classroom and he knew that none of his fellow classmates were armed. Had one of them, the number that could have been cut could have been more than half. It's hard to know when it's going to happen, but don't you want to be prepared if it does? Another example that I'll use is one that doesn't really pertain to college, but hits the heart of Americans, was the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting that left 20 children killed. Had one of the faculty or staff members been armed, that would have never happened. The benefit of having a classmate that would carry a weapon would be that he could not only save his life, but potentially the lives of most of the people in that building. They say on an average a school shooting lasts anywhere from a minute and 15 seconds to 5 minutes. That's a lot of time for somebody to get done what they want to do. I think in any case you're going to have an argument of, if somebody's a psycho that has a concealed carry permit, or somebody loses their marbles, it's going to happen. But what if there's another guy that has, or another girl or guy that has concealed carry license that's going to save you? Due to the size of major universities, does not allow for a police presence everywhere, therefore allowing a potential criminal to plan an attack in a place that may not be well protected. If someone in the room was carrying a weapon and did not do anything to stop your class from getting killed, would you be mad? Of course you would. Standing on the outside, no, but you know that if anything was going to happen, that you would want that person to help defend you. And it's the same way we look at the police. Everybody hates them until they need them. The problem isn't always a teacher or a student conflict, or a student on student conflict. There are people that are mentally unstable. Those people are not ever going to go away. You're never going to know who it is or when it's going to happen, but it will be good to have someone around for the instance that it does. The amount of people that were around that could have helped save lives are something to think about when considering whether you're for or against students on campus having guns. I can tell you at MTSU there's been issues where you think about, and it's, I don't know if it's just from being a veteran or what, but you watch people and you think about situations in some of these buildings, even with the protective locks that they have, somebody being able to get in because the glass isn't bulletproof. I know all the key cards and stuff, or all the doors have scanners on them, but half the time the doors are unlocked. So what are you going to do when somebody walks in and kills a whole classroom full of students, and there's nothing that you can do because you won't allow anybody to carry a weapon on campus? I believe this is why they should allow guns on campus across the country. Places in California, things like that, you're probably going to have a harder time. But, I mean, we're in the South, and it's the Second Amendment right. I mean, everybody should be able to carry with the proper paperwork. It could save hundreds and hundreds of lives every year. With the ability to have a concealed carry permit, we can prevent the loss of young lives and make our campuses stronger. Your fear of a mass shooting goes down when you know you have individuals in your presence that are armed and are going to protect you, not only you, but the rest of your class. This is something that will forever be an argument, but something I do not think needs to be argued, just due to the sheer fact that there's not a reason that you shouldn't be able to carry on campus. If I can carry walking across the street, then what's the difference in carrying there and carrying in the classroom? That concludes my speech.